Welcome to day 4 of our AI Basics series. Today, we are going to understand the difference between machine learning and deep learning. These two terms are used everywhere in AI, but many people don't clearly know how they are different. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what they mean and how they work. First, understand this simple idea. Machine learning and deep learning are not separate things. Deep learning is a special part of machine learning. Machine learning learns from data. Deep learning also learns from data, but it learns deeper, more complex patterns using neural networks. Machine learning is a method where the computer learns using examples instead of fixed rules. It usually needs clean, structured data, like columns in a spreadsheet. Machine learning models are good at simple patterns, such as classifying email as spam or not spam, predicting house prices, or recommending products based on your history. Machine learning follows a simple process. Step 1, you give data. Step 2, the model learns from that data. Step 3, it predicts or classifies something. Step 4, you improve it with feedback. This works well when the problem is simple and the data is not too large. Deep learning is an advanced form of machine learning that uses neural networks, systems inspired by the human brain. Deep learning can understand complex images, voice, text, and videos. It works extremely well when the data set is large. Tools like facial recognition, Siri, Alexa, self-driving cars, and even ChatGPT use deep learning. Neural networks are the heart of deep learning. They contain multiple layers, input layers, hidden layers, and output layers. When the network has many hidden layers, we call it a deep neural network, which is why the name deep learning came. Each layer learns something deeper, like edges, shapes, objects, and meaning. Here's a simple comparison. Machine learning works with less data. Deep learning requires a lot of data. Machine learning is simple and faster. Deep learning uses powerful hardware like GPUs and learns very complex things, like objects in images or meaning in natural language. Machine learning is easy to read and understand. Deep learning is powerful but harder to explain. Machine learning is best when you don't have too much data, the problem is simple, and you want clear, explainable output. For example, predicting sales for next month or identifying spam emails. Deep learning is useful when the problem is complex. For example, recognizing a face in a crowd, converting speech to text, or generating answers like ChatGPT. These tasks need large data and more computing power, which deep learning handles perfectly. Machine learning powers things like fraud detection and spam filters. Deep learning powers self-driving cars, voice assistants, image recognition apps, and even ChatGPT. Both are useful, but they are designed for different types of problems. So the key idea is, machine learning is simple learning. Deep learning is deeper, more complex learning. Deep learning uses neural networks and works best with large amounts of data. And remember, both machine learning and deep learning are important parts of artificial intelligence. In the next video, Day 5, we will understand neural networks in detail and see how a machine tries to learn like the human brain. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share so more people can learn AI in simple English.